Okay, wanted to show you something about, I guess, planning and execution. I mean, this is one specifically about, about your crane selection, crane, different scenarios for erecting uh, some steel for a project. This had to do with the Philadelphia Art Museum. We got two different, I guess, options, or what you say, scenarios. Um, I'm gonna, I'll try to be quick with this, but this I guess this new addition to the art museum, it was actually going to be built down. So the crane sits at grade level, the roof is at grade level, and then this is an auditorium, um, which is down below. So, but given the site access, these are the two main, I guess, crane locations, and the biggest concern was way back in this corner. It's a long reach, and there was some very large members um, in this. But there was a option and a B option. A option is going to be selecting. We're going to pick everything from the top. B, we were going to there was a we were there was a small, it was an access area or a space here where we could fit a smaller crane in here, and so we could set everything in this area, and then that way we could only reserve the large cranes for these big heavy beams that were here, and then like in this area. So this was, these are elevations of the grade, and I'm just again, planning, execution. Um, when we're estimating things or we're budgeting things, plan your work your plan. And usually we would, like I've done many times, you have a plan, and you talk with all parties involved, and then when you go to execute, then you talk with the execution team, and you say, well, this was the plan at bid time. They may have some other, you know, because they have more experience at this specific thing. They may have a different idea, but this is just one. I think this is the one where I was showing where the different reaches and the picks. Let's be here. Yeah, B is where we got in with this. I think it was a 75-ton crane, much smaller crane. I'll show you in a few minutes, or a few seconds, really. So if we get in here with a smaller crane, we can reach we can erect this whole area, and then after this is erected, then we come up and we're erecting this area from above. And these were the large members here that had to be picked from them. These are big. And then you run into, here's the visual plan. And then what does that look like on paper? So here we have, here's all cranes from above, the A sketches, and then here's the B sketches. Yeah. So if you're going from above, based on, I guess this is the entire A sketches. So here's what's being picked. Here's what they weigh per each, and then the reach of each one of those. And B, this is goes by the sketches, because we remember we're using different cranes for different scenarios, and then this gives you what's the duration, the heaviest pick, and then it reaches for those. And then you come here here's your B sketches, A sketches, right? So B4, B5, we're using the smaller crane. The B6 sketch, we're using the 1-ton. Then these guys were using the 200-tonner. And I think as a comparison, we just chose to look at the 200-ton for the entire A sketches. And then there you go.